you want to know my opinion on what I think, just keep on watching. Hey guys, what's good? It's your girl Nisi here, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, as you already know by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be jumping in and talking about this year's Met Gala. Woo, there's a lot went down. So obviously this one was a special one, especially for us black folk. I can't believe someone was in there like, y'all made the Met Gala black. I was like, I swear you can't take black people anywhere. But this one was special this year because it was meant to, showcase the black influence in fashion. So, black fashion designers, stylists, etc. And just, what we've done in the fashion industry, things like that. And then this was a big influence and a big like homage to the late great Andre Leon Talley, who obviously worked and rubbed shoulders a lot with Anna Wintour. Rest in peace to him. Put his picture there. It's sad that this was done obviously after his passing. Like, why couldn't we have done this when he was alive? But nevertheless, this was the time for black people to bring it and to shine and, turn up, turn all the way up. And for me personally, I was quite disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. So the British people that went out there, they did their thing. But I'm like the African Americans, it's like I expected more and you just didn't bring it. And even the Africans, they didn't bring it. And I wanted them, for me, this was their time. This was their time to shine. So obviously we had Thames, we had Arya Starr, we had Tyler, we had Burna Boy, and there was obviously others, but artist wise, like musical artists, they were there. And for me personally, I think out of all of them, Thames looked the best. I'll put her picture there. She did look good. I do love the colours, and but I don't know, it wasn't bright enough. It's like you had to zoom in and shine light on it to actually see the artwork. Even the bow that she had in her hair, it's so beautiful. But again, because of the carpet and just like the lighting, it just wasn't popping. And one thing about Africans and their prints and their clothing, they pop. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people were going in like, yo, this was your time and you didn't even bring it. You know what I mean? Again, South African for Tyler. I didn't like her outfit. Her dress was okay, and obviously, you had the long coat. But for me, I didn't like her hair. I didn't like the shade of the color of her hair, the fitting of the dress on her. I'm just like, no. Arya Starr, it just looked like she was just wearing just normal clothes to a normal event. Like it wasn't giving like this is the Met Gala. This is the time for you to go. You know what I mean? All out and beyond. Like just be extra as AF. My favorite of the night, I loved Lizzo's, especially because she's lost so much weight. I just loved the look, her in blonde hair. I don't think I've ever seen her in blonde hair before. I loved her look. Miss Riri, obviously, she looked good. She always kills the Met Gala. And she's pregnant, so congrats to her and ASAP. Nicki Minaj, I loved her look and I just love how grown and sexy. It was still sexy, she looked so grown. Miss Angela Bassett, I loved hers. I loved the different materials. I loved the colours. Jodie Smith, listen, this British Jamaican girl, come true. She's another one for me. Every Met Gala, she kills it. I just love how she just expresses. I just love her fashion. Like she's just not scared. Like she's not bothered. Like I love it. Obviously, for some people, it was a bit too much. I love it. When I look at her, especially in this picture, she gives me Grace Jones, who's another legendary Jamaican beauty. I just love it. Like I don't know what about it's their aura, it's their confidence. Like you can't tell them nothing, and that's like most Jamaican females are like that. You can't tell them nothing. I love it. Who else is did I like? So should I say I loved Tiana Taylor's. Jeez, it was just too much. Like she had so much. It was giving pimp. It was giving a bit of pirate. It's giving a bit of hood. It was giving sexy. Like just everything rolled up into one. And she's another one. She loves. She's confident. She plays with fashion. I love it. I was here for it. For me, it was the do rag, and then the hair. Like obviously, come on, your girl's from New York. She's from Harlem. Like, come on. I loved it. Like, see how you didn't have to, you know what I mean? And for me, with that night, it was that color. Obviously, her and Jodie, they're wearing that burgundy, that dark, that bloody red. Like those colors, the materials, like they were giving. I loved it. Another fashion beauty is Janelle Monáe. Like, first of all, her face card, it never declines. She's so cute and petite. Like, I love this girl. But yeah, I loved her outfit. I love, outfits at the Met Gala where you take off something and then it goes into something else. So obviously she was like a cardboard box. She was quite stiff, and then, someone broke it off, and then you actually seen her suited outfit. But I loved that. Savannah James. I really enjoyed hers. It's a dress slash it's giving suit. I loved it, and then it's giving corset. Like, again, that color, that burgundy, that burnt red, that bloody red. It's giving that color again. I've just got my iPad here. I've just got a couple of people that I like. I liked Coco Jones. This was her first Met Gala event, and yeah, her outfit was cute. I'm just having a look at it now, but I'll be putting the pictures there. But yeah, it's very cute. Obviously, a lot of people are playing it quite safe. Again, I wanted to see the colors, but a lot of people are keeping it with the black and white. I did like Miss Lauren Hills. I think this might be her first one. I liked her. I don't know. There's something that I would have tweaked with it, but overall, I do like it. Like, I like how it's a suit and then it's got, what I mean, everything going on at the side. If I had to pick an outfit, how I would have looked going to the Met Gala, it probably would have been Zori Hall. I love this. I'll put a picture here. I just love how, it's a suit, but it's a dress and it's so fitted to her body, and then her hair tied back. I love it. I love it. I think I just needed something. I needed maybe something on the side, just that color to pop. But overall, I loved it. So for me, overall, I think the men brought the fashion the most. So I'm gonna get into my favorites of men. So starting off again, the British men, they didn't come. So Lewis Hamilton, he looked very dapper. He looked very fine, just clean, sleek. He looked really good. I really liked Portia T's. Portia T's outfit was really nice. Again, that burgundy, that what I mean, that brown, the browns going on. That color just looks really good on us. So I really enjoyed his. I really liked Colin Kaepernick. Again, that color again, but he looked really good with his wife. It's nice. Good to see him because obviously now we don't play for the NFL, like we don't see him like we used to. But yeah. Brian Tree Henry. I love this. Again, that color, still keeping it in, but I love the print. I love the layers. So I really enjoyed Lakeith Stanfield. He's another fashion, like he's just like a mini fashion icon. He's not afraid. He expresses himself. He brought it. I loved his outfit. Bad Bunny, with Bad Bunny, I can never recognize him. I feel like with anything to do with fashion, he's forever just switching it up. So I really enjoyed his outfit. I really enjoyed Damson Adrius, the actor. Most of us know him from Snowfall. He looked really good. Again, he's British of Nigerian descent, looking very dapper. Again, I love it where you have to take stuff off. So he came in all covered up like a biker, took off his helmet, took off the, what I mean, the outskirts, and then that's how he looked. You know what would have been really funny if what's his name, Lewis Hamilton did that, because obviously in real life that's his profession, that he's a car racer. So it would have been really funny if he came up like that. I really enjoyed Swiss Beats. He was there with his wife. They looked good, coordinating. That color once again. That was the color of the night, especially when it was the people of color. You know what I mean? But yeah, people were People brought it, but at the same time, I did expect those bright colors, the oranges, the yellows, those really bright, like primary colors. But nevertheless, yeah, they're like my favorites. Again, if I had to pick Miss Lauren Hill, she did it with the yellow. I really enjoyed Whoopi Goldberg's one. Don't see her out there much, but she looks nice, age appropriate. You know what I mean? The dress was nice and fitting. I did like oh gosh, my mind's gone black. What's her name? Oh, when the name's there, so annoying. Miss Zendaya. She's another one. I love her fashion. She's got the height, the build. She played it safe. Again, that suit fitted her to the T. I think I would have just preferred it in a different color, especially because she's biracial. I just felt like the color wasn't giving anything. It's the same with Tyler. The color of the dress, her hair being dyed blonde, it just wasn't giving because they're already light. I don't know. I need something else. I needed that. You know what I mean? Now, Zendaya's suit in that burgundy or that bloody red color would have been, it would have been perfect. But because again she's already light and then she's wearing white on top of it, it wasn't giving like, you know what I mean. But yeah, Dolce. You know, Dolce is the girl of the moment, especially when it comes to rap. Now, if you're new to this channel, yeah, Louis Vuitton is one of my favorite like brands, designer brands. So she came there in Louis. I'll put the picture on the side, but no, it just wasn't given. And it's annoying because again, she's another one, like when it comes to awards, I love her fashion sense and how she just switches up. I just love people that are just confident in their fashion and, you know, in themselves. But this, it's just like no. And there was some drama with Dolce at the Met Gala. The thing when it comes to the Met Gala, there's always some sort of drama in it. So yeah. Cardi B, I liked her look, but I just don't think it was on brand. Like I just don't think her team got the assignment, but she looked good. Megan Thee Stallion, she's another one. I like the look, but I was just a bit confused. I feel like the only thing that went with the theme was her coat, but the whole dress, the hair, I just didn't get it. Someone said, I was watching someone else's video on this, and they said Megan Thee Stallion should have pulled up in her alter ego Tina Snow. I was just like, yes. People in the comments were agreeing, like, oh, like we forgot about Tina Snow. This was the time for Tina Snow to come through. With Megan Thee Stallion, I'm quite disappointed because she's into anime, and I feel like when it comes to the Met Gala, like this is the time to be, you know what I mean, spontaneous, just go all out and go crazy. So the fact that she just came dressed like that, it was giving cash, like that's what a normal person would wear. But when you're not afraid, and this is why I love Tiana Taylor and Jodie Smith, they're not afraid. When it comes to fashion, they don't play in it. Like they're not afraid. They do the most. They do layers. They do colors. They do shades. They do materials. Like you name it, they do it. So I thought Megan would have brought that, or even like a wig looking like, you know what I mean? I like her wigs because she's into anime. She does do a lot of like anime type of wig colors and things like that. But she looked cute and all, but it just didn't give what it was supposed to give. You know what I mean? For me. But yeah, let's talk about Future. Yo, guys, I thought this was gonna until they, you know, when they put the name and they're like Future. I'm like, Future done cut off his locks and dyed his hair blonde. I liked his outfit, but he looked tired. Like, you know, Gunna with the whole case with what's his name? Oh gosh, I'm forgetting people's names today. But with that whole him being a rat and stuff, with the whole Rico case. Listen, Young Thug, that's it. I thought this was Gunna. I was just like, wow, Future, what happened? And this is weird because I was playing some Future music the other day and I was like, wow, it'd be weird if this guy ever cut off his locks. And look what's happened. He's chopped off his locks. Still handsome, you know what I mean? He's a handsome guy, but he just didn't look that good and he's gone through it. Obviously, Sierra and Russell Wilson were there, they looked good. And I'm glad that Rihanna and Sierra have squashed this weird beef that they've had. You know, Sierra's all hugging on Rihanna on the belly. I'll put a picture here, but I love that. Sierra was freaking me out with those contacts, but I did like them together. I love Sierra and Russell, like they're just gonna do no wrong. But yeah, let's get into some people's reactions and their thoughts on how the event went.
Nobody loves a delivery room the way how
Mhm.
Rihanna loves a delivery room. Rihanna is breeding again. Rihanna a breed. Rihanna and her fetus stole the show at the Met Gala. They stole the show. And I hope it's a girl. I hope it's a girl because they already have like 8 sons already. And I really feel like Rihanna and ASAP, they are really trying for a little girl. So hopefully this time around, it's a little girl. And look at ASAP. Look at ASAP. He's over here plotting for baby number 19. ASAP Rocky need to change his name from ASAP Rocky to ASAP Steady because there's nothing rocky about him. He stay very steady. At this point, I think ASAP stands for always shooting and always producing. But anyway, congratulations to ASAP and Rihanna on baby number 19. And we are never going to get a new album. At this point, I think Blue Ivy's probably going to drop an album before Rihanna drops an album. Rumi's probably gonna drop an album before Rihanna gives us an album at the rate Rihanna's going.
Yeah, man. Listen, for all the Rihanna fans and people that just want music, go and play her old albums. We ain't getting no music from Riri. I think she just needs to come out and tell us at this point, like, yo, no music. So they really want this girl badly. And I feel like this girl, well, first of all, she needs to pray to God because I was like this. Well, first of all, I wanted to be a boy's mom, but then God blessed me with a girl. So I was like, all right, cool. My my third child was a girl. So this is Rihanna's third pregnancy. So fingers crossed it's a girl, but she needs to get down and pray to God because yeah, I do feel like it could be a girl, and I feel like the girl's gonna look just like her. Like it's gonna have her eye color and just be all Riri, and I think that's what she wants at this point. But at the same time, it's like the running competition with Sierra and Russell. It's like, oh, Rihanna's pregnant. Next year, Sierra will be pregnant. It's literally like a game of table tennis. They're just running between each other. It's crazy, but no, we love to see it. Praying that they get what they want, obviously a healthy baby, etc. But yeah, the images of ASAP Rocky, he's just smiling ear to ear as usual. Like you did it again. Like, and I love how that guy broke down ASAP. No, but this is what ASAP really stands for: producing. Okay, rapid producing. That's what it's. And when he said that we're gonna get an album from Blue Ivy and Rumi before we're ever gonna see anything from Rihanna, I'm like, I know that's. But yeah, big congrats to them. We're happy. Obviously, Rihanna, she looked beautiful. She looks quite far gone, which is mad. I did a video when he, you know what I mean, when he was found not guilty. If you're not seeing it, do check it out. It makes me think when he got found not guilty, obviously they would have went back home celebrating because I think a few days later it was Rihanna's birthday, so you know double celebrating. So that's when she probably fell pregnant, but at the same time she does look far gone, so it's like, you know what I mean. But big congrats to them, and I hope they get their baby girl. But everything that guy said in the clip was so important. That Rihanna album is never gonna see the daylight.
The whites are not eating the Met Gala this year simply because white people do not know how to do a black thing without being full-blown racist. There is no in between with them. They do not know how to pull off the essence of black culture without taking it too fucking far. Which explains why a lot of them have decided to play it completely fucking safe. And honestly, I am 100% our year. This is our carpet. The Met Gala 2025 is for the blacks. So all the Caucasians to the back.
Listen, I agree with him. Like so many people, not just white people or Asians, like even black people, they just miss the point. It's like, who was your stylist? Who was your team? Because, hmm? You know what I mean? It's one of those for those that get it, get it. I know Jodie Smith didn't need no team. I know Tiana Taylor didn't need no because they got it in the bag like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, Nicole Kidman was up there saying some weird stuff, and it's just like, huh? Why? Lala was just nodding along, like, yeah, yeah, like, wait, what? I'll put some pictures of people that just was just like, what was you thinking? Like, no. But pretty much I agree with what he said. They just didn't get it. They missed the point. They didn't bring it. You know what I mean? People usually bring it when it comes to the Met Gala, and I just feel like this year it was kind of like, you know what I mean? It kind of was like, whatever. The Kardashians slash Jenners, they look good. They look good. They kept it very cash again. Usually they go all out and stuff, but they look good, needless to say. But I agree with what he was saying. Like most people just didn't get it, so they were just like, let me just play the safe card and let me just, you know what I mean? But yeah. All right, British boys, come through. Shout out to the British Mandem. So obviously we had Damson Adrius there, we had Lewis Hamilton, we had Central C, and we had Storms. I didn't even know Central C and Stormzy were there until I seen that clip. I was like, okay, shout out to them. But everyone was looking good, very dapper. Out of all of them, it's between obviously Lewis Hamilton and Adrius Damson Adrius. I always get it confused. I think of Adrius Alba, but yeah, shout out to them. They're looking very dapper. They brought it for me this year. The men were looking better than the women, and it's like, girls, come on, because usually you know men just turn up in their two-piece tuxedo. You know, usually the black and white. Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? But no, the men brought it this year. They won hands down. Again, I feel like a lot of people didn't get the assignment, and even people that I thought would have got it, Dolce. She didn't get it. Like, I love LV, but this was not the place for LV. Jodie Smith, if I'm not mistaken, she was actually wearing Burberry, which I was shocked about. A lot of people they don't rate Fendi and Burberry. And it's just like, especially with Burberry being a British brand and the whole, the pleats and stuff. Yo, Jodie's was literally that's one of my favorite looks. I love the hat, I love everything. It was just giving.
This year's Met Gala theme is super fine, tailoring black style, a celebration of black dandyism. I wanted to go home to Africa, specifically to Kinshasa, capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Brazzaville, capital of Central Republic of Congo. This is where the La Sape, society of ambiance makers and elegant people, otherwise known as the La Sapeurs, reside. This roughly dates back to the 1920s when dandyism in colonial Congo was seen as an act of rebellion against their oppressors. Sapeurs strut the streets in their brightly colored suits, which emphasize unique layers, tailoring, and adorned styles. They are the models of their streets. The DRC has been going through a humanitarian crisis for a while now, and it seems like the world has closed its eyes to their issues. With about 8 million people currently displaced, attacks from rebel groups, and then exhaustion of their natural resources, what is a better time to bring this to the forefront? A time where black dandyism is being celebrated, so may we acknowledge the La Sapeurs and their contributions to this chapter of fashion, but also keeping our eyes open to what is currently going on and the struggles that they are going through every day.
Listen, one thing I know for sure, for certain, those Congolese, they know how to dress. Like, did you see some of the suits? Listen, when it comes to Congolese, their food, their dancing, and their fashion, they do not play those three things. I went to college with a lot of Congolese people, and that's what I learned about them. But yeah, their funerals, parties, weddings, they all go off. But yeah, especially, I like that little history lesson that she broke down about them, rebelling and things, because from early even till today, there's always been a lot of, conflict in Congo. Sadly, even the people that I became friends with in college, a lot of them had to flee, and that's why they were in the UK, etc. But yeah, and I feel like this is why a lot of people online are dragging the Africans, because it's just like, what we can do. Like with the Nigerians, I was expecting like, just the prints, the colors, just more, their culture. This is your time to show it off and bring it to the Americans. Um, I need someone to come with an oversized gele. Like, I love it. I love the different styles, the different ways to wrap it. I've had one before. I'll put my picture there. Listen, I remember, I think this was Thames' first time at the Grammys, and she had this big, I think it was either the dress or she had like a huge hat on, and people were dragging her. This was the time to be wearing like a humongous gele and just doing your thing on the catwalk or on the steps at the Met Gala. Like, this is what I mean. It's just like people wasn't really thinking. Listen, if I ever get invited to the Met Gala, listen, just be ready for my outfit. It's gonna be over the top. It's gonna be outrageous. I'm talking about over the top and outrageous. I really liked Andre 3000. He had a whole piano on the back of his outfit. Now his outfit wasn't doing the most, but he had a whole piano on the back. Like, this is what I mean. You have to be extra with it. And I wish Erica Badu was there, because she's another one who brings, when it comes to fashion, she don't play, she brings it. She's confident in it. She's just being herself. And yeah, like, go hard or go home. And yeah, you know what I mean? So they did let the Africans down. And this next clip, this woman breaks it down and she goes in. Now she does look a bit scary with her contacts in. I was struggling to watch it. It's like, girl, why you got these contacts in? But everything she said was on point. Like, she broke it down and I agreed with her. I was just like, yeah, they fumbled the bag.
I think somebody had to say it. The Nigerians at the Met Gala did not represent, and this is coming from a place of love. You know, I love Iresta, I love Thames. I'm crazy about Burna Boy, but trust me, these guys did not represent at all. Let's talk about Thames. Baby girl, I get the outfit of some Oswald Botang, but it's very clear you weren't their first choice. Cause this outfit, I'm not understanding it at all. Haven't you all heard of Vicky James? You've not heard of Tubo? You've not heard of Medlin Boss? You have not heard of Tolubali? Swanky Jerry? Extra Bright of Lagos? They would have brought the moon down for your outfit. As in pure creativity. Now to Arista, you are the future of Afrobeat, our Gen Z body. You cannot be wearing that to the Met Gala. It's giving last minute. It's giving I was not informed. It's giving you... It's... Do you know what Vicky James or Extra Bright would have done for you? You would have shut down the Met Gala with everyone asking who is she? Where is she from? Baby girl, this look is giving Mary Amaka. Don't do it again, please, I beg. If these designers aren't making you their first choice, my dear, come home. Use your local Nigerian designer. Let's move to Tyler. Baby girl, what happened to your outfit? Did they forget to iron your outfit? I don't understand. Or did never take light or something? And Burna Boy, you always kill the red carpet. What happened now? You've never missed. But this time, that yellow shirt is giving rush. Burna Boy, you know we love you, but next Met Gala, you're better come. Let's not lie, even Priscilla's wedding served those better looks. Cause one thing Nigerians is proudly known for is our music and fashion sense. Imagine if Swanky Jerry styled Hems and Vicky James styled Arista. Oh my gosh, like immediately they arrived, Met Gala would have announced for everybody to go home. On the site of Arista, we have the best dress. At the end of the day, it's all love. I love my people, but somebody had to say it. Next year, Met Gala, come out looking in your full glory. And Tyler, sweetheart, next year, don't forget to iron up Wagwan.
Yeah, guys. So yeah, I pretty much agree with everything she said. People are going in on Burna Boy. Like, yeah, I don't even know what was his like. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this was a good year at the Met Gala? Who were your favorite outfits and who was your worst? Please like, comment, and subscribe and share this video. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.